Hi, welcome back to my channel. Here I share practical hacks on how you can enjoy your life, whether it's travel, business, finance, or personal growth without breaking the bank. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on these valuable tips. There is something I've been thinking about lately. Years ago, I made a promise to myself that one day I will become stronger, happier, and free. And recently, I realized I'm finally becoming that person. Today, I want to talk about what that journey really looks like. Not the Instagram version, but the real, messy, honest one. Let's dive into it. Now, this is the promise. There was a time I didn't recognize myself, like I did not recognize myself. I was showing up for everyone, but me, I kept saying, I'll take care of myself later. I will chase my dreams when I have more time, or I will be happy when everything finally works out. But later never came. And one night, maybe after a tough week, a long cry, I promised myself something different. I said, one day I'll become the kind of person who doesn't just survive life, but actually lives it. Maybe you've made a similar promise to be more confident, more peaceful, or more disciplined. But what no one tells you is that becoming that version of yourself isn't one big transformation. It's 1,000 small choices made quietly every single day. Now, listen to the journey. For me, it started with tiny things. Waking up a little earlier, saying no to things that drain me, learning to rest without guilt, and forgiving myself for all the times I fell short. I started focusing less on who I wasn't and more on who I was becoming. Some days I made progress, and other days I felt like I went backward, but I kept showing up. Because the truth is, growth doesn't always look like success. Sometimes it looks like crying on the bathroom floor and still deciding to try again tomorrow. Sometimes it looks like outgrowing people you love or walking away from things that no longer align with your peace. Becoming the person I promised myself years ago didn't happen because I was perfect. It happened because I stopped giving up on myself. And here comes the realization. And one day, without even noticing, I realized I was handling things that used to break me. I was at peace in moments that used to make me panic. I was speaking kindly to myself instead of criticizing every little flaw. That's when it hit me. I'm living the life I once prayed for. Not because it's perfect, but because I've grown into the version of me that can handle it. Becoming the person you promised yourself years ago doesn't mean you have arrived. It just means you've learned how to keep going with grace, with patience, and with love for who you are becoming. So, if you are watching this and you feel far from that version of yourself, please don't lose hope. Every little effort counts. Every small boundary, every moment of self-discipline, every time you choose peace over pressure, it all adds up. You are not behind. You're becoming. If this message spoke to you, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs a little encouragement today. And let me know in the comments, what kind of person did you promise yourself you do become? And remember, you don't have to rush your growth. Mm-mm. You just have to stay committed to it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.